Vignette number 97 from Zen Is Right Here, Teaching Stories and Anecdotes of Shunryu Suzuki. During a lecture in which Suzuki Roshi was talking about the precepts, he said, "Do not steal. When we think we do not possess something, then we want to steal. But actually, everything in the world belongs to us, so there is no need to steal. For example, my glasses. They are just glasses. They do not belong to me or to you, or they belong to all of us. But you know about my tired old eyes, so you let me use them." That comes from Richard Baker, summer of 1966 at Tassajara. Yeah, I think about that. And he really was that way. He was not acquisitive. He liked rocks. Every once in a while he would take something he liked, What was it? Somebody, Mary Kay, Les Kay's wife, showed him a plant or something at Tassajara, and he said, "Oh, thank you." Now maybe he misunderstood, but every once in a while he'd see something he really liked, but he didn't really have very much. And, when his wife arrived in America after he'd been here a couple of years, somebody at the on the board of the Sokoji temple where he was said he hadn't cashed any of his paychecks, and she ended up finding them all in a book, and so she took care of that. But I think he'd walk over to Japantown, and there was this nice little Japanese restaurant I used to go. It was a little funky. It had wooden benches and a wooden table, and, like booths. And I bet he just ate without paying. I mean, I don't know. And everyone, people would give him little things. But, God, he lived in the smallest little, it was like the Hunchback of Notre Dame living in the bell tower or something. Well, I don't think that's where he really lived. But, he lived sort of like in the Tower of Sokoji in these little rooms. There wasn't even a window when he first got there. They finally put one in for him. But he was content. He had a little cabin at Tassajara. He was content with it. And I think about this. I've noticed sort of I can experience a feeling I used to have of ownership. Oh, this is neat. This is mine. When I bought a home. Oh, this is neat. Oh God, this is all mine. Now, and after that, I thought, well, that was a nice experience, but I don't want to own a home again. And now I feel that way about everything. Oh, this is a neat place. It's cozy to be here, and I think thanks for letting me borrow it for this moment. I was sort of a commie when I was a kid. My father, really believed in free enterprise. He was a very good, fair person that thought everybody should be treated fairly. But, he was a successful real estate man who believed in the American way. He did not believe in war, but anyway, but I remember once he took me to the grocery store with him, and I said, Daddy, I was very young. You know, I could have been like 7 or something. I said, instead of paying, you know, after we left, I said, instead of paying money, why don't you just take what you need and then they can, you know, then you can help other people in other ways. I mean, it was straight marks, you know. I must have, he must have thought, but he didn't freak out. He gave some calm answer. Well, anyway, I hope you're having a nice holidays. And I hope you received many presents. We're all receiving the presents that the bounty of creation is providing us. This has been a Cuke Audio mini podcast. I'm DC Puba of Cuke Audio and Cuke Archives, coming to you from Sleepy Sanur with Dogged Bandita, Feline Cuchita, and dear lovely Katrinka. And we're wishing you and yours and all of us a grand awakening.